Hello, and thanks for stopping by. I've released a new watercolor class on my teaching platforms on watercolor winter hats. The class contains 6 images, all broken down into real-time step-by-steps. But today, I have 2 bonus images for you that I'm going to show at a faster speed to demonstrate all the steps. The original 6 illustrations are available in detailed real-time step-by-step instructions, but here on YouTube, I've created 2 videos, each a bonus class for each image. I've included a link where you can download the bonus template if you want to follow along and create your own image. And I'll include links to my Skillshare classes and tablet-wise as well. Here's the class for hat number 8, a snowboarder's hat. So here I have my template. I put it on a light source, and you could use a window. Here I'm using a light pad. And then I put my paper on top, and I can choose where I want my paper to go. When the light source is illuminated, I can see a rough sketch in the background, and that's just what I need to make my copy. I trace lightly, and here I'm using watercolor pencil, but you could use regular pencil and just erase it when you're done. Just be sure you don't paint over your pencil marks if you're using regular pencil, because they don't tend to erase after they have a layer of watercolor on them. And there I have my image. Next stage, we'll start painting. Now that I have my template drawn, I'm going to go over it with some permanent marker. And so this is not like a Sharpie, this is a waterproof permanent marker. And so when I paint over it with watercolor, it's not going to run. I'm just going over the lines that I already made, and I do this 2 steps instead of just going right to the marker, so that if I make any mistakes while I'm tracing it with pencil, I can remedy them before I put down the permanent marker. Now the beauty of the watercolor pencil is I don't have to erase it. So using this waterproof marker is completely optional, and it's just a different technique to use in your painting. It gives a different feel. I call it a journal image. Now I'm ready to start painting. I'll start by wetting each section with just clear water, leaving a space between each section, and then I'll introduce my pigment. And here I'm using ultramarine blue, really focusing on the perimeter and making it more intense on the outside of each shape. For this image, my journal image, I'm going for a very loose image. Then I'll let this layer dry. I'll come back in, and now I'm going to mix yellow. I'm mixing lemon yellow, Hansa yellow, and some yellow ochre. And I'm wetting my piece in the areas I want to put the yellow, and then depositing my color. Now I'm making it very loose, so I'm leaving a lot of the white of the paper showing and just filling in areas of that color. I add my lightest color first, and then I'll go back in with that darker yellow and add it to the outside images, and that gives it some definition and shape. Once I'm happy with the results, I'll let this dry. And there I have hat number 8, my watercolor snowboarder's hat. Thanks for joining me.